Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Hey guys, I'm out at this little pond over here. Actually it's a lake. I've been here before and did really well fishing, so I'm going to come back out here and test a couple things. And what that is I'm going to test this 2-inch double tail from Mr. Twister. It's kind of a cool little thing, so I'm going to use my micro rig for it. 5-foot ugly stick with 6-pound trilene extra smooth casting. And if the water's cleared up pretty good, then I may even try these fat curly tail grubs on one of the bass rods, because I need to test these at some point. And those look pretty cool. So I got these the other day, and I just want to test them out and hopefully catch something with them. All right, guys. So I'm going to get loaded up and head right over to that spot there where I've caught quite a few crappie and bass. And hopefully it's not scummed up with a lot of that algae. About 2 hours ago, we had a big rainstorm come through. Actually, about 3 hours ago, we had hail and all kinds of crazy stuff. You can kind of see that there's a down limb right there. So the water may be churned up a little bit, but I'm still going to give it a shot. All right, let's get going. All right, guys, so it's looking pretty rough here with all the algae. But here I've got the double tail on a trout magnet, and my usual spot right over here is completely covered. I don't even see a spot for open water, really. So this may be short-lived. Oh man, I could see some bait fish or some bluegill swimming through there. The water is up, which is cool. It's not much, but it is up. Ooh, had a little pop. Yeah, I just got back from a family reunion up in Wisconsin. Had a great time there. I got to see a lot of relatives and got to eat some great food. And it rained a bit here and there, and some of it kind of put a damper on things, but caught lots of crappie. Some northerns were caught, some northerns were lost. But man, it was a great time. So I really enjoyed being up there. I didn't make any videos while I was up there. Just focus on having a good time with family. I'm going to drop this in right here and see if we get anything. Yeah, we had one little chaser. He's too small though. So if you're new to the channel, hey, thanks for stopping by. And as always, I appreciate everyone hanging out here and seeing what's going on. Hopefully we'll catch some stuff. So far, nothing. Like I was saying before, we had a heck of a storm come through here. Oh my gosh, guys. How did he not take it? Holy cow, that was a pop. I'm thinking that was a bass, and it just didn't stick. The other thing I could do is put one of these little guys on a beetle spin, because that is pretty much weedless, and then fire it through. This one I got it on a trout magnet. And I'm just tossing it into the open water. I've never tried these before, so one of my buddies said that they're pretty good, so We're gonna give him a shot and see. I think I pretty much have my micro stuff set. It's gonna come down to the stuff from Euro Tackle and Mr. Twister. All right, guys, I think I'm hooked up here. Let's take a look and see. Something popped it. Oh, heck, this is a nice crappie. Check that guy out. Get this out of here. There we go. That's a nice little specimen right there. All right, so we got one. So this Mr. Twister is getting the job done. If you've never tried doing any kind of micro fishing, just pick up a ultralight rod, an ultralight reel like this one. I got a Speed Spin 100. It's an old school one, and man, I love using this thing. Use light line, and you know, when you catch fish using the ultralight setup, it feels like you got a big one on there. And it's just kind of cool, you know, it's just to change it up a little bit from... Oh, I had another hit. Just to change things up a little bit. Plus you get to test new micro stuff, crappie stuff, or whatever. If you're into big bluegill, things like that. Alright guys, I moved down, and you can see that this is just caked up here. Ooh. But I can see a bunch of little, look at all those panfish down there. They're too small to really hit this, but you never know. Ooh, one popped it. There we go. I saw him come out of there. That was a nice crappie. He came out from right under that cover. Let's get him taken care of. Oh, you swallowed that. Let's go. Calm down. Get a grip there. You know, guys, I'm going to link the video where I tested the beetle spin and put different trailers on there, or different plastic on there. Go check that video out. It's pretty cool, especially if you're, you know, you never seen what a beetle spin is or how it works. And I did some testing with it, and it's actually pretty fun. And I may strap one of these on the old beetle spin. There we go. I got to get those back in my pocket. That's not a bad crappie. All right, I got to get this fixed. I love throwing the trout magnet. It is just so much fun. It's so versatile. You can put it on just about anything. Or you can put just about anything on it. Man, that looks good in the water. So I wanted to give it a shot first, and then I could throw it on the beetle spin at another time. Oh my gosh, guys. Crying out loud. Ugh. You see that? I was right in the usual spot there, and I got smoked. And I wasn't recording. Why, I don't know. And that thing instantly snapped this 6-pound line right here. I mean, it was instant. Did I have the drag set? No. Because of course I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I could get a good sized bass maybe, or even a northern pike. But that was it, just instant. All right, so I'm gonna go retie and get back out there. All right, guys. So I'm rigged back up. I was definitely a bass that came in there and thumped this. I could see the wake, and I don't know why I wasn't recording. There we go. Oh! Oh, almost. But anyway, so how I rig up the trout magnet is I tie it with a polymer knot, and then I just slip it right through. I don't bury the head completely. Have the hook showing right about halfway, and then we're good to go. Man, I had another hit there. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Let's get this cabbage out. Jeez Louise, look at this stuff. See, the thing is, this invasive Eurasian milfoil gets in here, and that may actually just be regular old hydrilla, but they're trying to take care of it. All right, so I've had 2 hits, and neither of them stuck. If I could just get one under that tree. But that is snag central under there. Holy cow. All right, guys, I gotta check something out here. What on earth was that? It's a huge blow up down here. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, this is where I was before. I'm gonna throw this big fatty. I hadn't really tested it out much. It's from Mr. Twister. I've caught some stuff on the smaller version, but there's just a huge blow up in here. So we're gonna see what that was, if it's still there. Problem is, this thing isn't weedless, and it's gonna get some cabbage every time. But man, there was a blow up in here, just right out there. Man, that looks perfect in the water. Well, with that landing, it probably scared every fish that was in there. Oh well. I gave it a couple of tosses to see if he was still there, and nothing doing. Let's get one more in there. All right, get out of there. All right, guys, some more testing on that, maybe in another video. All right, let's get back and see if we can catch some more crappie. All right, guys, we're gonna try to thread the needle here, because there's something keeps popping under that tree. No! I botched it. Let's get him out of there. All right, that first cast was just absolute horrific. Let's go. There we go. Oh, I had a pop. I had a little bit of a pop in there. I'm all hunched over there. Oh! This is like cat and mouse, guys. Something's definitely in there, popping at it. It's a little bluegill. Yeah, I can see him in there. Little bluegill. All right, so that's what that is. All right, guys. I gave it a shot under there, and it's a lot trickier than you think casting one of these, and something so light, you know. Look at that guy. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? He had it. He had it. I watched him chase it, and he got it and pulled it away, but he didn't gag it down. Jeez. And the thing is, he hit that on the, I was reeling it in, but I let it fall a bit, and man, that just fired him up. Let's try over in here. Right, and there's where I had that beast, guys. How did I lose that big bass or whatever it was? It was just an instant break off. Oh. There we go. Oh, and he came off. Crying out loud. That was a good sized one. All right, we're still in good shape. But I just want to say, guys, with the testing on this, man, this is definitely one I'm going to keep in the arsenal. So if you're thinking about getting some good crappie stuff or panfish stuff, grab these double tails. I'm not sponsored or anything by Mr. Twister or Meps or Sheldon's Lures, but I just love their products. I may fire the big fat curly tail back in there just to see if anything's lurking. Dang it, I had a hit right there and he didn't take it. It was like that other one that just kind of half pop it, you know, they're not really fully committed. All right, so I'm convinced that this is a keeper. And you know me, no scientific observations here, just casual ones. And if it works for me and I like it and it's, you know, a good product, a good price, then that's good enough for me. That's all I need to know is if it's catching fish. That's the other thing. What is the old saying, the old adage? Some of these lures are designed to catch fishermen instead of the fish, or in addition to fish. Man, that looks just phenomenal crawling through there. Looks like a little frog going through there. All right, a couple more casts with this, and then I'm definitely going to bomb the fat one through there. All right, one more. Send it! No, nothing. Look at that. Got another clump of the weeds. All right, one more. One more. I know I'm notorious for saying that. Just one more cast. Just one more cast. All right, here we go. Just one more cast. on this one. Then I'm going to throw the fatty through there. Oh, what happened there? Psh. I like got hung up and short-armed. All right, here we go. There we go. Ooh, I got him. Now stay hooked. Check it out, guys. Ooh, and it's a big fat bluegill. Well, not too big. So that's what's been popping in there from time to time. All right. Oops. Uh-oh, 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 we got a fumble. There we go. Check him out, guys. All right, in he goes. Okay, let me switch over to this fatty. I'm gonna bomb that through there a couple times. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna fire this fatty out here and see how this guy does. I think I was saying that I got him on a 1/4 ounce. It's actually a 1/8 jig head, but it may pick up some cabbage. Everybody's out, I guess. Alright, guys. So I've been bombing this around and no bites yet. Not even a sniff. So I still have just a bit of daylight left, so I may keep throwing the crappie when I was using to catch a crappie. The thing is, we get do we got one there? No, dang it. Dang it, it's cabbage. Look at that. Look at that. The cabbage fish. Guaranteed to tick you off and get you irritated. Alright, we're not ending like that. Let's go, fatty. There we go. Now there are some pike in here, along with bass. That'd be great if I got into one of them. Alright, one more. One more. Oh my gosh, guys. Nothing. All right, one more. Well, all right, we gave it a good try. All right, I'm gonna throw the other one a couple more times and then we'll call it quits. I was just gonna test this double tail and not really do a full review. My gosh, a bass just surfaced and just crushed whatever it came up to get. Jeez. Anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say this is a, you know, testing and review. Man, I give, oh my gosh, guys, what was that? He didn't take it. It didn't stick. What is going on here? This thing is super sharp. What happened? Crying out loud. Golly. Man, and I was just saying that I give this thing my full approval, thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. These things are just great. Ah, how did I miss that guy? Man, he was even pulling drag. Crying out loud. All right, guys. I got something here. And it's good. I got mosquitoes buzzing in my ear. He's pulling some drag. I've only got 6-pound line on this rig, so I gotta be real careful. I got this stinking mosquito in my left ear. Get out of there. All right, this guy, I gotta get him out of this cabbage. I may have to just do the old bank flip. I don't want to lose this line. Oh my gosh, I can't get him. I can't get him. I gotta tire him out. Yep, it's a nice bass. Oh, come on, where is this? Whoop, bank flip. Wow, it's a nice bass. Check that out, guys. Oh my gosh. He's barely hooked. Ooh, but it's buried in there pretty good. Where are my pliers? Right here in the corner of his mouth. Hey. Come on. What's going on here? There we go. All right, guys, check him out. That's a nice fish. Nice fish. All right, let's get him back in there. All right, like I was saying before, I give this little double tail the thumbs up, and I was just gonna test it, but man, heck, I'm just gonna throw a review on there. If you hadn't tried it, get it. It works, as you can see, and it's a lot of fun. It looks so good in the water too, and I'll probably try other colors, but man, that was a lot of fun. So I missed a couple bass, and one threw it, and I think that might have been the same one because I threw it right back in there. So I'm saying it was. Anyway, all right, guys. Hey, let's get back in there and see if we can get a couple crappie or another bass, and if not, then I'll maybe wrap it up. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out with me while I was testing this little double tail. It was a lot of fun. I'm definitely gonna keep it in the arsenal. Now, the one thing I was gonna tell you is there's other colors. Now, I've used double tails before. I think it was Red Rooster was one that I tried out, and it was in chartreuse. Chartreuse works really well. It's that kind of that flare green. Oops, come on. I'm tangled up here. But black or dark blue usually does really well for me. I've had a lot of good luck with that. Or like a green pumpkin color. So that's why I went with black to test out this first time using it. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. So I'm definitely going to get some other colors now that I've had a chance to test out this one. And it probably will be chartreuse, green pumpkin, or a cola color. Cola looks really good too. Dang. Anyway, as I was saying, thanks guys for hanging out with me. And if you're new to the channel, hey, appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. And as always, guys, you can help me out by liking the video, subscribing, and sharing. And thanks for... Ooh. Dang, almost. Yeah, thanks for your support. And I've had a lot of support from friends and family. And I've had some people reach out to me with some good information and some tips on some things, and so I really appreciate that as well. Man, I just love fishing, and it is definitely, once it gets into your blood, it's in there. And you have great places like this up here, like in Iowa. So many cool places to fish that I just love coming up here. So many more places to explore. Alright guys, well thanks for hanging out with me, and until next time, I'll see you then. Hey, I hope you guys are catching stuff, and let me know in the comments if you ever used any stuff from Mr. Twister or this double tail, or if you know another double tail from a different company. Let me know, because I'm kind of curious to test those out. Alright guys, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye bye.